alive! Hello, everybody. Pardon the little pause there. I realized I had forgotten my subtitles, so I had to do that really quickly. Writing lab notes as you speak. Well, Bells, that's good, though. What is it? It's like psychologically proven that if you use two different methods of learning, that you will remember things more easily. So if you are taught verbally and then you write down notes by hand or by typing them, it will actually lock in more strongly. Now, granted, you also have to, actively pursue using that knowledge. But other than that, writing your notes is still a good way of memorizing it. So what you're doing is a smart thing to do. Yeah, my hand hurts. The first time that I started drawing again, Bells, I absolutely feel ya. I would get, hand cramps after drawing for, an hour. My hand would just hate it. It would just be so, okay, yeah, that's the end of that potential thing. Mandalorian, you definitely don't need more coffee if you gotta wake up for school tomorrow. Absolutely not what you need in your life at the moment. But hello, everybody. Yeah, we're right back where we originally ended. We were talking to Name. He was all like, I've got metal in my bones and steel in my veins, except for not, because that would make him cool, but he's not cool. He's just a paladin, and we're gonna join him in being a paladin. We're gonna be a cool individual who's just like, yep, I too do not have metal in my bones and steel in my veins. Paladin time. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, I realized that I forgot to set up my bar the way I would like it. So I need to really quickly change that. Give me 1 second. I meant to do this last time, and then my roommate needed me for something, and then that was basically the end of that thought. That was basically the end of that thought process. That one, and then that one, but I know that after that technically comes this ability, so we'll probably actually want that one as number 1. Apologies, this is just a little bit of me trying to get my muscle memories. Hey Lunella, how's it going? Hope work is treating you well this weekend so far, or this week so far. I had a 3-spoon in early hours this morning. I'm not sure what a 3-spoon is particularly, Mandalorian. Oh god, he's wearing that armor. Okay, it looks kind of okay on them because they also have the legs. I mean, the green and the blue is a little bit jarring, but bleh. Hang on while I get this sorted, because you go there, because I need you. I have that one, and then I have that one. That. The leg sweep, and then shield bash, and the attack, and then that one, and then that one. Boom! We got our bars set up again. A 3-spoon is 3 tablespoons of ground up coffee beans. And that's not instant coffee, right? That's specifically using actual ground. Actual ground coffee beans. Oh god, now I need to remember what the frick I was doing. Alright, so we got that figured out. Ugh, sorry. I've completely reset my sleep schedule, and I've been just yeah, you've been really lazy the last couple of months, so before a potential job starts soon, you gotta start putting your time back in. So I've been waking up at early and been trying to do a bunch of work to try and like get a bunch of like back projects finished before job started. So I'm a little bit brain dead because I've actually been just going after it. I've been trying to get all the stuff sorted out. There's just a point where you start watching other people like do a bunch of shit and you're just like, wow, I am just actively falling behind. I should probably get some work done. And I did. I'm kind of happy that I did. I don't remember why I need to do the fierce little chocobo, but we're gonna do it. Clearly an important quest, but I can't remember why. Good job, Gold Star. Oh, thanks, Pom Pom. It's a bunch of small stuff. Like little art pieces here and there, and trying to get my link tree finally created, and you know, just things that shouldn't even take that long, but have been. Oh goodness, the chocobo is not on my... No, not minions. Mounts. Chocobo. There we go. You could make your own brand of coffee? I mean, if that's something that you want to do, Mandalorian, go for it. There's definitely a business there. I mean, it's going to require you to make sure that you can actually get a supply of coffee beans and such, and I'm sure there's some legality in there somewhere, but it's definitely something that you could try to do. I don't know how any of the legality works. I am definitely far from a lawyer. Why did I go this way? I'm supposed to be going this way. Don't even know how roads work. Big sigh. You mentioned that you've been collecting, like, old coins. Yeah, you did mention. You did mention. Oi! Out of here. This little chocobo and this area's special thing. I think it's this person that we're supposed to talk to. Are you the fierce little chocobo quest? Yes, you are. I am not sniffing into the microphone. I refuse. So, sniff, sniff. The unremarkable or the unmistakable scent of chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct to assume that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you may consider seeking advice from name over at location. Oh, that was Bent Branch Meadows. That I can actually read. The Ishgardian nation is something of a prodigy in all manner concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to make you attain greater affinity with your bird. Oh, that's right. If you do this quest, it will let your chocobo become a combat companion. Where the Lalafel's at? Trujin, we don't say that name in this chat, because we don't talk about myths and fairy tales. We're all about facts and reality. And I'm sorry to tell you, but Lalafell don't exist. But also, how are you, Trujin? Hope your week has been treating you well so far. You know, I know it's only Tuesday, but still. You have an old JFK American coin. An old 50p Irish coin. Nice. Very nice. Lalafell are a figment of the imagination. Lalafell, according to Ling, Lalafell are just potatoes. Greetings, adventurers. Is this something that you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat. That is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never undutifully expose it to harm. Do I have your word? Very well. Begin. We will first need a bunch of greens. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Return here when you have it. Our Darkest Dreams plays Darkest Dungeon music. If I knew Darkest Dungeon more, I would throw out a quote, but I can't. My roommate loved that game, and I'm pretty sure has a crush on the narrator, so he will occasionally just quote it. I need him to narrate my... There went Trojan once again, doing something stupid and reckless. You acquired the greens? Of course I have. It's easy to get access to. Good man. Superb. Then we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but the chocobo are highly fond of greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you will prevail upon it to fight beside you. And then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly, and to the best of its abilities. This simple but effective methodology was developed by the Name family, one of the foremost houses of Ilsgard, or Ishgard. Words are difficult. My goal is to get at least one old coin from every country in the world. Nice! So you're going to probably try to get a gulden from the Netherlands. A mark from Germany. What the heck were the frickin' French ones again? Was it a franc? I can't remember. It's been too long. Consider this, of course, not enough to merely hear practice. One must venture out and attempt it. Summon your chocobo with a bunch, and everyone... Last, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of greens on your person at all times. A resident vendor will be able to provide you as much as you can carry. We did it! We can summon our boy! I don't know where the vendor is, though. Oh, wait. I think this person has it. Pretty sure it's this person. Hello. Okay, it's not you. Cool. Now where the heck is this person? Because that's the vendor. Hold on, let's zoom in a little bit here. I feel like I've just been lied to. Canada isn't real. Trujan, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Would this person maybe sell it? Am I crazy? That's a shop, but it won't let me buy from there. No. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm running out of ideas about where to potentially get this thing. Unless this person does sell stuff and they're just being a dingus. Oh, wait a second. I think I know where it is. Because it's true. It's the story we'd tell kids so they eat their grapes. Trujan, I need you to know that I'm upset with you right now. There we go. And we'll take that. Put it on our bar right there. And if you go badunk, we get our chocobo as a combatant. We have a companion. And then I believe we go to companion. Go to skills. Yeah, and if they do, if they fight enough with us, we can actually level them up as an attacker or as a healer or as a defender. Canada is where you tell people on the internet you are from when you don't want to name a real place. Basically. Yeah, I'm pretty sure America's just an urban legend. From which urban area is that from specifically, Bells? Do you have a specific spot? If you die in Canada, do you die in life? That's a mystery that nobody truly knows, and everyone's afraid of that too, Trujan. Like that's one of those, just like, you know, somebody gets nervous. Oh, we're actually supposed to dispatch some baddies. They become a companion again if I ride them? Oh, we're about to find out. Because I didn't realize the quest was not over yet. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, we gotta fight these boys. Okay, they are still there. Hacha! Oh, right. That's not my first attack button anymore. Oh, wait. I might be fighting the wrong things here. I am. I need to be upstairs. Oh. That's what I'm supposed to be fighting. I'm glad you came to me! This is very flashy combat. Good lord, you get one new attack and you're just like, what is happening? Alright, we gotta go up higher. And I have to believe that the UK is real, just due to the sheer fact that, you know, Britain owned 70% of the world at one point. You know, that's a historical thing that we can't really just gloss over. As much as some people would like to. Like, no, Britain definitely owned an unreasonable amount of the world at one point. And I think to some degree still kinda does. Oh, I knew I goofed somewhere. There we go. It's gonna take me a bit to get all this re-memorized. There's the spin. That's that. Okay. Due to the fact that they are worse, or at least a fighting competitor. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, are we fighting? Oh, well, I guess I'm fighting them. Excuse me. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Pom-Pom. I might have missed something, and that's my bad. In fact, I likely missed something, because I'm very good at doing that. Alright, time to go back, hand this quest in, and We don't have to fight you. Oh. Oh. Aha! Thought I was gonna die. They're fighting competitive for the worst country. I mean, we know who has them probably beat. Do we? Every country has some kind of, you know, concerning history to it in some kind. History is never very black and white and is very, very dirty no matter where you go. In some way, shape, or form, there was something that happened there that is always concerning in some way. That's why we need to keep learning our history and making sure that we find the actual truth in the history, because otherwise we're doomed to repeat it, so the saying goes. Well done. Tell me, how does it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you can complement each other. Through some experimentation, you will come to see, or you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Before I forget, I have one last parting gift: a saddle. Ooh, a saddle. Can be quite cumbersome. Sufficient room in your personal belongings. Oh. You now have access to the saddlebag. This supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting the chocobo's saddlebag located in the character sheet. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. Where's that? Chocobo saddlebag. Oh, that's a really big inventory. What to heck? Being reasonable nuance. My broad strokes jokes. Bringing reasonable nuance. I'm sorry, I like history. So for me, I'm gonna answer the way that I'm gonna answer with the knowledge that I know. Plus, I'm somebody who sometimes will see a joke, understand that it's a joke, register that it's a joke, fully be aware that it is a joke, and I will still, my brain will be just like, nah, you gotta answer that in a serious way. Anyways, you're gonna head out? Alright, Mandalorian, you have yourself a good one. Have a good sleep. You know you know? Well, I'm glad I'm glad. And yeah. One of the many... I don't know if flaw is the correct word, but definitely a thing that I struggle with from time to time. It's just having a moment where I know that there is a joke and I just can't. Very strange. It's a very strange and surreal feeling too, because it's like it reminds me of just before we start getting into a quest, it kind of reminds me of like how to say, like standing on the edge of a pool when you're fully clothed and you have that weird little voice in your head that's just like, jump. And you're like, well, I'm fully clothed. I have a phone in my pocket. You know, I have my wallet in my other pocket. Jumping in would be the worst thing that I could do. And all you just hear in your head again is, jump. And you're like, no, that's stupid. And then you walk away. Well, unfortunately for me, if you were to take that scenario and put it into the scenario of registering a joke, I would jump in. Where it's just literally just like, get serious. And it's just like, well, no, I don't have to get serious. There's no reason to get serious. Get serious. Well, time to get serious. It wasn't a very good analogy. I acknowledge that. But still. And don't forget, we're looking for the man in the dark robes with the red mask. That's our current situation. We're looking for a man whose name I can't remember. And thank you, Pom Pom. I know that I don't suck. It's just it's a thing that I deal with, that I'm sharing in case somebody else in the chat has ever dealt with that and is feeling a little bit self-conscious about it. It's just like, don't worry about it. You know, we got that sometimes. Just as long as you can at least register that it is a thing, you can attempt to adapt. When the Order of Name began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless beastman raids, folks are too scared to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I owned to get this venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making the earnest effort to stick it out. But if it keeps going this way, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. So no, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you would like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant? The Masked Man? Bah! I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors is all I got. You want to know about him? Go and ask the other merchants. Well, guess I will take my business elsewhere if he's just going to be so rude. Not making a very good first impression, is he? Tisk tisk. No, then again, he's one of those invisible people that don't exist, so I guess it's fine. I heard about that masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere in place or in area. Enough folks have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's basically the opposite of good. That means that he's somewhere nearby, up to doing shenanigans, causing problems. Not good, not good. Absent-minded merchant, just staring off into the distance. Oh. I guess he has good reason to stare off into the distance. Have you ever jumped into a body of water in the winter? You know it's a bad idea, but you gotta do it anyway. I haven't jumped into a body of water in winter, but I did once jump out into a snowbank in nothing but shorts and a t-shirt. So, does that count? I have never been filled with regret so quickly in my life. But the question is, Bells, were you at least in the appropriate attire, or did you jump in fully clothed? Because in both cases, I'm sure the regret was instant, but it's varying degrees of regret, right? Because if you at least jump in... Oh, you were in a swimsuit. Okay, because I was about to say, because if you jump in fully clothed, it's just like, now you are slogging with all that weight on you out of the water. Whereas if it's just a swimsuit, at least, you know, jumping in, it's like, ah, but you can move out relatively quickly. Wait, then what the heck were you even doing near a large body of water in the middle of winter? Jump in a pool fully clothed for swimming lesson, but oh, I've definitely done that before, Pom Pom. I've definitely had to do for when I was still in, I think it was when I was still in the Netherlands. I had to swim fully clothed back the long end of a pool, like an Olympic pool. I think you had to swim back and forth 3 times in order to get your, swim safety badge. So yes, I've definitely done the swimming fully clothed thing, and it sucks. On the trail of a masked man, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said that he wears a black hooded robe and that he looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say, little though it is. Oh, I wonder if I... Oh, wow, I just had to get out of a short... Oh, wow, frickin'... No, pom-pom, it was like an Olympic-esque pool, like deep enough to dive into, and you had to swim from one side to the other back again 3 times, I'm pretty sure. It was like, we want to make sure that you, in a country where a portion of it is below sea level, will not, will be safe in situations where stuff like that may happen. I actually found the booklet a few weeks ago of my, of my little training thing from the Netherlands still, like where I had enough training that I could be allowed to swim. But then when we came to Canada, we were still taken to swimming lessons to go even further. And then I got far enough that I could, if I had kept going for another year, I could have started doing qualifications to become a lifeguard, I'm pretty sure. At like a pretty young age. But I didn't want to. That sounded awful, so... Just something stupid as I decided to do a couple of times. I was about to say, a couple of times! Oh yeah, that makes sense. Important to know how to swim when your country might sink. Exactly. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough here without shady characters lurking around. Folks are given Highbridge a wide berth because of all the faction raids. None but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. And imagine staking your claims on like a road. Because if I see this correctly on the map, it's basically one of the only ways to come across. Because it leads to south, to the South Shroud. And then just the place, like the place just getting hit by so many raids that people are just like, nah, that ain't me, bud. Once into a lake, another time into an unheated pool. Ooh, I've done the unheated pool thing too, where you're just like, it's fine. And then you hit the pool, and all of a sudden your lungs are suddenly half as small or half as big as they used to be. And you're just like... And you pop up and you're just like... incapable of screaming because you have no like lung capacity for some reason. At least that's what happens to me when I hit cold water. My throat feels like it closes and my lungs feel like they don't work anymore. It was so cold you forgot how to swim. I feel that, Bells. I feel that in my frickin' bones. I feel that super intensely in the worst possible way. Also, unrelated, but Bells, do you happen to be drinking tea at the moment? Because you should, because I'm drinking tea. I remember my lips regularly turning blue swimming as a kid. Pom-pom, that's not healthy. I don't think my lips ever turned blue, but I was definitely cold. Especially when I started doing the swimming lessons in Canada. Because it's just like indoor pool. No, outdoor pool. And it might be summertime, but this pool is fucking cold. You already finished my tea, but you can go get more. If it doesn't interrupt your flow right now, I know that you're writing notes. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn of much use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The raids are so consistent, so organized, we're beginning to suspect someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Look at that. He's trying to redeem himself. We're not gonna let him, but it's nice that he's trying. Left out of the tea party, uninvited, unwanted, forgotten. Pom-Pom, I don't know if you like tea. I just know specifically that Bells drinks a reasonable amount of tea. So I had to make sure that she was drinking tea because I find it's finally not too hot, so I can finally drink some tea. It has been like 2 months since I've had a cup of tea. I mean, you can call me good sir all you want, but that doesn't tell me what's going through your mind, Pom-Pom. Use your words, or in this case, use your fingers to type the words that are in your mind. It's like 90 Fahrenheit here. I still drink hot tea. That's because you're insane. I've told you my favorite teas. I have recommended them to you. Pom-Pom, I wholeheartedly apologize, but I did not remember that until you told me. Just now. My memory is incredibly bad, and I'm sorry that I forgot. I think I'm gonna get a cold one. Oh, Bells is gonna drink beer. Guys, Bells is gonna get drank. You said you're getting a cold one. You're cracking open a cold one. Bells, please. It's the universal word or statement for drinking beer. Cold green tea beer? Or maybe a cider, I guess, in that regard. With da boys. Yeah, Pom-Pom gets it. I don't like beer personally, but I finally got some honest-to-God information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll minding my own business when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Fun's Respite. Or Respite? Yeah, beer's gross. Agreed. I'll take a cider any day. Like a Summersby? I will drink 4 of those and then be horrifically drunk. Or I'll just drink 2 and just be happily drunk. Time to crack open a cold one with the boys. See? Bells, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. You're a masked man, I'm sure, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some race appeared soon afterwards, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group was disparred, an idea came upon me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? There's some sound, reasonable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? I like the fact that, you know, this helps him because I'm dealing with the people with the creatures that are causing the raid. Beer has gluten, so I haven't tried it. But it looks and smells gross. Beer just tastes, depending on how it's made, it definitely tastes like hops. And hops has kind of like a bitterness to it, which I personally don't like. You know, cheers to everybody else, but not really my thing, honestly. Do you partake in eating hops? Why are you calling me out like this, Trujan? I told you that in confidence. That was our little secret. And now here you are, just spilling the beans. Just spilling the beans. You're just like, whoops, there's beans all over the place. You're not missing out on much, don't worry. I agree with you, Bells. There is... I don't know. I once was told just like, come on, beer is an acquired taste. And I just kind of looked at the beer that they had handed me and I'm like, I'm not willing to suffer to make this tolerable. Also, cold one acquired. Hell yeah. Yeah, Trujan, I can't believe you've done this to me. This is a betrayal most foul. Alright. Destination. Smoldering hole. Chew. Smoke. A corpse banded foot soldier. Wait a second. We've fought with these guys before. There's definitely someone we've fought before. We fought there. The key item. A paper ward inscribed with a prayer to the patron deity of name. No way in hell I'm reading that out loud. And cheers to you, Bells. Hold on. I'll make a clink noise with the 2 cups I have. Cheers. Did I do it? Was that heard? I didn't want to hit them too hard. Because I also don't want you guys to just hear a sudden deafening, like, 2 glasses smacking into each other. Amazing. Amazing! You just ran out of your tea. Pom-Pom, no! You have to go make more! More is required! Oh man, my brain just went into like game design mode. Shit. Where's Avatar when you need him? Probably doing stupid things like being at work and being employed. Wonder what that's like. Hold on, give me 1 second, boys and girls. Apologies. Alright, there we go. Need to get that idea out there. Probably out there being a giga. He is all drained of its tea-ness. I hate that I said that out loud. Thank you, Pom-Pom. It's just too dangerous. It's too dangerous a word. Probably out there doing being a gigabrain as usual. Absolutely true. Happy to be. I shake my fist at you, Pom-Pom girl. You can't see it, but there's a fist being shaken right now. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Got this scroll. It's a prayer to Name, the Destroyer. In case you're not familiar, Name is the guardian deity of Group, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of another nation to revere him. I wager my last guild that your associate was Group. Pom-Pom. Do I need to ban you? Do I need to cause some smackerinos? And by smackerinos, I mean a single second timeout. You know, the most violent thing that I could possibly do. I'm joking. I'm just keeping up with Kaju's ponderings. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of connections. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here in Highbridge? Level 35! It was just one. I tease, Pom-Pom. You're fine. I know I think I'm going to get myself. You're fine. As long as you don't overdo it. That's the only thing I ask. Alright. This suggests the place bandit that you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you were to pick up the trail again, you should head the little location over in southern place. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in. And for all intents and purposes, it is a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens that I have a daughter who relocated to location. Her name is Name, and it shouldn't hurt. Seek her out first, and while you have her attention, I'd be obliged you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think about her. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger a bit longer, cull some friends, spend some coin, or cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. You ended up being a nice guy after all. Oh, we have been there before. Time to just teleport. What do we got here? Scrumdog being violent. Frozen Scarecrow is gonna get complaints from everyone. Certainly is. Don't overdo it. I definitely passed overdoing it well into, and are you still doing? Wait. And well into. Wait. I'm definitely past doing it, and well into. Are you still doing it? I don't quite understand Pom-Pom, but all I'm saying is that it's a reset button when it comes to you being in my chat. So as long as you don't overdo it here, you're not going to hear any complaints from me, is what I'm saying. Oh, it's actually his daughter. Why, yes. Name's my father. He said, what? Sigh. I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that, oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with my family matters. But I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? Kaju! Kaju Maju! Coming in here with a raid of 12. Hello, everybody. Kaju, I thought you were still gonna go until, like, 8. But hello, everybody. Oh, well. We'll never see that dialogue again. Good morning. No, we are smart. You guys are actually taking a break. Taking a sleep. I mean, you guys beat 2 bosses. So you guys did freaking good. Very proud of you guys for getting so far. But hello. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will, you may call me Sleeps, you may call me WillSleepsNot. I'm an insomniatic, ADHD, dyslexic VTuber who likes to play a bunch of video games and is currently incredibly obsessed with Final Fantasy at the moment. That's it. That's my speech, I guess. The Mighty, hello, how are you? And Stitches, hello. Don't think I missed anybody, did I? Stitches. I don't think I missed anybody. I might have missed somebody. Oh, the ponies. Or ponies. Hello, ponies. Sorry. Ugh, also that tea is a mistake. I'm cooking alive right now. Ah, two best friends reunited after so long, I see. And keep an eye out for this pom-pom girl. And yeah, Kaju, I'm presuming you're going to bed, so I hope you have a very good sleep. Oh, Yakutori, thank you very much for the follow. That's very appreciated. Thank you. Enjoy your follower emotes. And thank you for stopping by. Did I get everything? Yes. Hey, Will, call me whatever you like. Is ponies okay? If so, I'll just call you ponies, because I think that's just nice and simple for me. Unless you would like me to add the T, so it's to ponies. You're welcome. Probably should have followed earlier. You are under no obligation to have to follow, Yakutori. You are doing absolutely fine, and your follow is appreciated. If you feel that I'm worthy of a follow, then I will accept the follow wholeheartedly. If not, that's absolutely your choice, so you're totally good. Avatar! He heard the call, and now he's here. P.S. Avatar, I'm sorry. Kaju, why are you in pain in that particular area? Are you okay? Oh god, I can actually hear myself. What the heck? I thought I muted that. 1 second. There we go. How long has that been going? Why? Because pain. Good night. Have a good night, Kaju. I hope you sleep well. So dramatic. Very dramatic. Also, yeah, Avatar is just literally just holding a pillow right now, and I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for when he's going to strike with it. I'm just kind of like, it's there. I just don't know when. When? Go on. Do it now. It's like when there's a loaded Nerf gun in the house. You know what I mean? Ah! And you know that there's a loaded Nerf gun in the house, but your roommate is closer to the Nerf gun than you are. And nobody said anything. Everybody's just minding their own business. But everyone knows the pillow of doors. That's good, Avatar. That's really good. The sign of impending doom. Now that's what I call a pillowcase. Omnipresent threat. Exactly. I'm just every time I stream, just off stream, there's a pile of pillows right next to the, the little sitting area where chat sits, and I just have to wait. 12-minute scooter look. Safe trip, pom-pom girl. Safe trip. Don't go getting yourself hurt. And then pom-pom throws one at me before she leaves. When I wish her a safe trip. I'm not safe at all, ever. There's no safety here. All right. Let's see what this boy has to say to us. Now, for those who have not been here before, I have really bad dyslexia. So I have a hard time saying people's names. So normally I will just simply say name or location or group or race. Like I will just replace the name, place, etc. with just what it is. Just for the purposes of me not having to struggle for 5 minutes on a single sentence. So apologies if that gets a little bit weird. Hey, Chocolate Disco, how are you? I suppose I'm winning. I made it to level 35 just a few minutes ago. So I would say tentative, yes. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Mumble, 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 mumble. Looking for a masked villain, you say. And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer to the whims of any outside of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Well, guess the quest is over. Still at work and on cell data, so gonna scoot. Be back later, Gators. Later, Avatar. Thank you for popping in for a second. Appreciate it. Well, that was a very slow situation, wasn't it? That was it. That was just the end of it. Then there's this guy, whose name I will not be able to pronounce. But still, we'll give him a chatting. Well met, adventurer. I'm Name, head of the security here at location. I hear that you had business with person. Knowing the bristly old bear, I've no doubt that he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardship, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get in much of a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem like a decent sort. If you tell me what brings you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? I can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for a group to the south here. If there's any suspicious activity, they'll likely have seen it. I have a mind to take each one of them a cup of sweet location tea, so that it would lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be more than willing to tell you what they know. Here you go. We're playing the errand boy. Just going out here, being like, oh, hello. I'm here to bring you some drink. Specifically delivering a cup of tea. Fortunately, there's not enough for the class, so we'll have to just make do with what we have. Oh, there they are. Lame Private. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. But I have some sweet tea. Ain't you considerate? Thanks, friend. My thanks, friend. What? Masked villain? Hiding amongst the refugees, like as not. My compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their mind. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Oh no. The mistrust. The disapproval of the downtrodden people. Excuse me, Angry River. You there, are you a faction? No? Then carry on. But I have tea for you, friend. Drink this tea. Ah, that's this sophisticated aroma. It's been forever since I had a drop of sweet lace or tea. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got a dark scaly skin, stands 10 Perlms, tall, and he has the face of a lizard. A lizard. I don't give a mummer's a mummer's fart. Wow, these guys are clearly being very helpful right now. Very useful. We're getting all the information we could possibly want and more. All right, invisible person who is definitely not there right now. Shoo shoo, don't bother me. If the faction overrun us, I'm blaming you. Well, Jesus. Here, take your stupid tea, invisible boy. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked. Sorry, that caught me off guard. For me, you shouldn't have. Sorry, a suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out as to whether or not it was a man or not. What with the robe and the mask, but I assure you it was a he. He was talking to some faction. I assume he was one of them. Now we have... Well, we know something at least. Oh, we're supposed to protect this person while he's scouting? Is that what's happening? I mean, we don't have to help, of course. That's not really necessary. I'm sure that this archer here will do fine. Or are they a bard already? Nope, they're only level 27. They're not a bard yet. They're just an archer. But you know what? We can hope for them. I don't know how to say their name, but they're part of the shepherd to the stars, and I believe in them. I believe in them and their ability to do what must be done, which is to level up and do good. Or get good, whichever one is the more appropriate one there. I also keep forgetting that I have a mount. One of the weird things about games, and just like the human mind in general, if you do one thing for a long period of time and then someone introduces a brand new thing into your potential workflow, you'll likely forget about it to start with, unless you force yourself to remember it and force yourself to learn it. Yeah, you're back. So, did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems you'll need to need the cooperation of the faction. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that is no easy task. Just gonna take the money. We like the money. Give us the money every time. Ooh. How do they look? Oh, it's those pants. Oh, those do not look good with what I'm wearing. But stats are stats. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I shall have I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the faction's trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of others, someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the faction is bound by something stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their homeland from the Garleans. Garleans. I swear to God, I used to be able to say this name, and now suddenly I can't say the name anymore. Person belongs to the faction resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Oh my god, we're going all the way back to Minfilia, eh? Well, to Minfilia's place. Oh, holy heck. You ever just have one of those moments where you're just like, this is a good idea. And then you do it and you realize it isn't a good idea. Bells, tea was a mistake. It is still too hot to drink tea. That's what I've learned today. sometimes it just feels like you've got it all figured out. And then you go for it. And then all you can live with is regret. You're the one who suggested it. Oh, absolutely, Bells. I acknowledge that this is purely a mistake on my part, but my goodness, if I'm not feeling it right now. Who are you, mister? A sage? Look at him with his horns. His red scholarly clothing. Give him a wave. I am barely taller than him on a chocobo. Do you need to go grab a cold one? Well played. Well played. 10 out of 10. You all right, buddy? Ah, sleeps. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. I'm currently my current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to pursue. Well, I hope for the best. And also, there's not a lot of cold drinks in the house right now. There's a little bit of orange juice left, so I might grab some of that when we go on break. Just chug that and hope that I can freeze my body back to a regular temperature. Welcome back, Sleeps. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, there's little wonder that the faction refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past two decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the three city-states have the means to take all of those who were displaced. As a result, a great many faction now live in the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Get some ice water or ice cream. Ooh, there's a little bit of ice cream left. Pom Pom Girl gets it. Also, welcome back, Pom Pom. Compound that. Describe moderate. I would be would that more could be done to ease their hardships. I fear that none short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting result, would be a lasting solution. Ice cream mod check. Dang right, Stitches. Probably about 17 minutes I'm gonna go and grab some and reduce my suffering. Also, Stitches, how are things been going with you, by the way? I saw that you were pretty busy as of today. Good job with getting all the stuff done. And wait. All right, I'm waiting. All right, now everybody can address Pom Pom again. She is officially unlurked. Pretty warm out from all the cleaning. Absolutely understandable, but still, kudos for doing so. And let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an faction native among the... Pardon? The Scions. I would be pleased to introduce him to you. Yes, please. That would be incredibly helpful. You know what? No, we're not taking the pants. Those pants? Don't need them. Watch. Boom. Took the money instead. Your uncle and cousin came and helped out. Hell yeah! Family coming together to fix the situation, or at least to help. To help with the cleaning. Bot. I'm not sure what you mean by bot. Level 24. Your faction companion is named Name. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards the endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Name is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Keep forgetting about the light. So I rush at the door and presume that it's just going to open up for me. I've become too comfortable. You know, I'm living that privileged life at the moment, and I need to stop that. That's the boy! This is the boy! Oh my god, there you go. Excuse me, lass. This might sound strange, but you happen by chance have seen a fella that looks exactly like me. I'm looking for my twin brothers, see, and I heard they've been coming through here. Sigh. They could all be dead for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity. Oh my goodness. What's the button again? Is it home? Look at this guy. Look at those glasses. That jawline. That hair. We are not in the presence of a mere mortal. Nay, nay. We are in the presence of a fashion icon. Got a popsicle? You're out of ice cream. Oh no! Stitches, no! Thought you meant there was a bot and I was very confused for a second. Me too, Bells. I was like scanning over the thing, just like, no, I don't think so. That looks like a bunch of real people from what I can see. Maybe she was psyching us out. Maybe this is all mind games, Bells. Stay on your toes. It isn't WillSleepNot. The Scion's rising star. Is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of little location? That is a daunting task, friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the place resistance, you see, of the place resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of location. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my companions, and they will have nothing to do with me. Now, while I have no more friends in the Resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is She resides in Quarry Mill. I say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. Sorry, you were celebrating. Ah, I see. Yeah, at least you had a popsicle. Teleportation. Focus your minds on mine. Teleportation. There she is. There's our gal. Another fashion icon. Ooh, the real question is though, Bells, what kind of ice cream you got going on? What you got? What's in the freezer? If we were to stomp in there and be like, Bells, we're here to steal your ice cream. What kind of ice cream would we get access to? How's it going? Coach Dorn. Coach Dorn. What in the world happened there to my brain for a second? Yeah, it was blue. Ooh, blue raspberry. Oh, nice. You know what? I'm just going to stick with Dorn. There we go. I can't fuck up Dorn. You have a pint of chocolate therapy from Ben & Jerry's. I do not know what that is, but it sounds chocolatey. That was loud. It was a little bit loud, but I think it was purposeful because people were just constantly dunking on me. But then as soon as I get a sound redeem for people being all smooth, then suddenly nobody's being smooth anymore. Just a little bit. I even reduced the volume on that thing, so I'm a little bit saddened that it's still so loud. I'll have to reduce it a little bit more. Actually, hold on. Ah, crap, what is that website called again? Sound alert, that's the one. Let me go check and see if I can reduce that volume a little bit. My alerts, channel points, put them to. Alright, there you go. Reduced by a bit more, that should be a lot less loud. You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why in the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. I'm dropping a name. Name sent you? Grr, that worthless whore son. He abandons his companion, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I mean... I realized Name was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Name, the captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Wow, Jesus, just like, there he is. That one right there. Love how no matter what the FFO, you always tend to look mid-level. Hmm? Oh, sorry, I misread that. Yeah, I agree with you, Dorn. It's very like, I mean, I look decent, but I just have, you know, like, a particularly nice, oh my frickin' god, I've been using that the whole time, eh? There we go. Now we're using the correct weapons. For the art that I made for Twitter, I was using my old weapons as reference. And I realized that's why I wasn't hitting very hard, because I was literally using my level 1 sword. It's my days of being a bard. I actually think the bard is my current favorite gameplay at the moment, Dorn, but I'm specifically playing Paladin so that I can become as good or better than Kaju, which will never happen, but, you know. Dreams are meant to be ambitious. Hello there, friendo. I'm Name, the proud member of the faction Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Captain, it's Name, sir. His wounds have gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time. God damn it, I asked the villagers for aid, got on my knees and begged, but they refused to lift a finger. If Name dies, his blood is on their hands. These quarry mill cravens have turned a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Name. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightfully convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventure, go to her and try. I just always thought supporting friends through entertainment was a unique way to show power. That's fair. There is a real joy in sometimes going to a capital city, stepping in and seeing like 5 bards, all of them playing a song together, you know, like some on brass, some on strings, some on drums, and you're just like, holy shit. What is happening right now? This is cool. What would you consider your most stylish outfit in the game if it wasn't clear? I don't have a stylish outfit personally, and in game, technically right now this is my stylish outfit. What I'm wearing at the moment. Back when I used to use the hacked client for Phantasy Star Online 2, since it was in Japan only, I was able to meet a very, very, very high-end Japanese player with every item. They asked me why I went through the trouble to protect my friends. And that's the right way to do it. You gotta protect those that you're close to. Bards can play different instruments? Yeah, Pom Pom. There's Dorn will probably know better than me, but I'm pretty sure there's at least like 10 different instruments that you can play. There's a bunch of different brass instruments. There's a bunch of different string. There's a bunch of different drums. I'm missing something off the cuff. But yeah, Dorn will definitely be able to tell you better than I would. But it's neat because you can actually play them. Like there's keys that you can play and such, and like holding certain controls will let you play lower and higher pitches of the keys, or will let you go down. I think it's an octave is the correct word for that. Yeah, no, it's neat. I might eventually, because I love playing this game. And, yeah, there's a part of me that wants to just, when I'm not leveling the Paladin, just on my own time, I might start leveling up the Archer, which leads to the Bard. Yes, you can actually sing clients and play literal songs. Yeah, Dorn, I walked into Gridania, like, a month ago, and there was like 7 or 8 bards, and I think they were playing Kingdom Hearts music, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves. Like, it was really like, oh my goodness, what is happening right now? One of names is in bad shape, you say. I'm sorry, but there's not I can do. I want to help, I truly do. They're my countrymen, after all. That means going against the elements' will. I've been in a quarry mill long enough to know how terrible the beings can be, and I can't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's someone who can help you, it'll be Name, the Hamlet's residing healer. If you take the matter to her, maybe she'll be able to listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Name. You possess a kind-hearted adventurer, but I'm afraid I do not have the authority to grant your wish. The authority belongs only to the elements, the eternal guardians of the 12 woods. All outsiders, be they babes at the beast or men or at the breast or men grown, are judged for a night whether they have a place beneath the word. Alas, the faction's petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive the wood's bounty, even if it were. Ever has it been since time immemorial, and ever shall it be. Wow, they're just letting this poor man die because, I don't know, God said so. Been here for about 2 months, I think, if that's what you mean. No comment, Pom Pom. No comment. That's how it'll be then. The bloody hearer might as well kill Name herself. Spit on the elements and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. There's a comment that should not be said. Look, I'm just saying, nobody can prove that you're not a bag of flour. It's all I have to say. I'm just, someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. Not here on Will's channel. Sir, please. She has VOD. She do. That's right. She makes pom-poms. Wait, pom-pom is a bag of dough. Are you calling me a bag of flour? You're a bag of flowers. Are you a bag of flowers because when you're on your scooter, you put the pedal to the metal? Ah. Sorry. I don't know, Will, you're a bag of flour. Here looks pretty snacky. I do make things, and sometimes they are good. Pedals, exactly. Bad puns and bad jokes. Well, much like a bag of dough, her channel is slowly on the rise. I don't know if that was a good pun, but I'm sticking to it. I'm hoping that it was kind of okay, you know? Madam, you have played too much World of Warcraft. Alexandria Stormwind. Just need more confidence. Well, I kind of was formulating it in the middle of that sentence. Like, I literally was just like, yeah, much like a bag of dough, her channel is rising. Ha! All right, there we go. We made it to the conclusion. You know, it was like little like, all right, we're formulating this. We're kind of putting the track in front of the train as fast as we can. I led my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. The problem is, some of mine are not fit to travel. Hell's name can't even stand! As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us. So I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy for poison purging properties. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Poison purging properties. Poison purging properties. Nope, you can't say that fast. Okay, well, I can't say that fast. Add a little more charm and confidence, Will. You have the wit. I'll certainly try, Dorn. I'll do my dangdest. Property, if you can bring me some, say 4 horns, I'll forever be in your debt. Alright, onward and upward. Time for murder. But first, let me grab a companion. Oh, I can't use it in the bag? Fine. Wait. Alright, game. We'll play with your difficulty system. Alright. We got Pexy. Now we're invincible. Onward! Murder, death, kill, destroy, as it were. Yeah, you do that. Oh, you know what? They do as much as an auto attack for me, so I'll take it. Out of curiosity then, Dorn, did you play any of the other classes, or did you kind of play the Bard a bit, or the Archer/Bard, and you were like, yup, I found it. That's the one. Oh, Lord. Is this a freaking acting class right now, Dorn? I haven't taken drama lessons in quite a while. I'm a coach for a reason, damn it. Look at my name. It says it all. Six. You're on the edge of your seat. You stay out of this, Bells. I know that you're getting one a hell of an amusement out of this. Dead. Dead. No big surprise. Oh god, that's Team Fabulous too. Oh no. It'll never stay out of my brain. It's there forever. You're here for the drama. Well, at least you don't cause drama. For the most part. Pom Pom enters the chat. You're thinking she's looking cute. She says hi in chat. Boom. How do you say hi back? Are you trying to teach me how to be a charmer? Because I am not a charmer. Answer the question. Ooh, how? Hold on, I got something. Give me a second. Is your name really Pom Pom Girl? Because I'd love for you to cheer me on. Boom! Pom Pom just got bored and left GG. No! Here, hello. Yours was too corny. Would it have been better if I had said, "Thank God you're here, Pom Pom Girl. I need someone to cheer me on"? Would that have been better? Would that have been smoother? Would that have been more with the flow? Something more casual, like, "Hey, Pom Pom Girl, glad you're here. I always enjoy you cheering me on." Ah, it's all about the wording, and I'm not, and that's when I always fall apart. I would have left if you had said that. Bells, I'm glad you're here. The chat really needs a daddy right now. Bye, Bells. I'm sorry. Oh God, I'm gonna go back to reading this. Give me a second. Ah, you're back. Tell me what you. Tell me you've got four horns with you. I do. I'm here to be the local father figure. Thank goodness, Bells. Without you, we would be lost. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise name. There's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named... Name, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. He says he never turns away folks in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he'd likely have the tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the take the horns over to him for him to grind down. When you're done, bring the powder back and give it to Name here. Godspeed. I'll do my dangest. You know, just on that topic, on a side note, like, going sometimes to, like, you know, like, for instance, what do you call it? Like, the Tinder Reddit and watching people be, like, freaking smooth or witty as fuck. It's like, god damn it. Like, how do they learn to talk like this? Gold star coaching. I don't know. I'm unfortunately a hopeless cause when it comes to that, but maybe one day I'll be able to do a fake it enough to pretend like I know what I'm doing. Someday. Someday. Sleep's ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me? Come on, buddy. You gotta do what we gotta do. So those are some good old antler or antelope horns. Need them ground down to make some medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. And faction friend once used it to treat my festering wounds years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. I'm pretty sure this guy has almost died many times. Playing the Tinder game with friends is hella entertaining. The Tinder game with friends? Like what? Like you try to like do like how to say it? Like try to play the pickup game with each other? Just like, all right, here we go. I've got a new one to try out, guys. We're going to test this one. What's that? This is 4? For a faction soldier in Quarry Mill? Yeah, so I guess it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head about the payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. This guy, probably one of the best characters in the game. Don't even at me. He's a good lad. Good boy. Or like one friend opens the Tinder app and we all go through it together. Oh, Lord. And what? They're just like, swipe on that one. And then if they swipe back, you're just like, all right, you ready for this magic? You ready to watch me frickin' seduce the pants right off them? And then you drop a, hey, I read in your bio that you like bad girls. Well, good news. I'm bad at everything. And then you put a little sunglasses emoji at the end of it. It is well to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? Do. Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Name receives the treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It's been a horrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. I know. I'm amazing. I haven't said anything. I'm just listening. I can't even claim that I came up with the bad girl one really quickly, because that's, one, it's pretty old, and two, somebody recently reminded me of it, and it made me laugh really hard. This is like, nah, we gotta use that. Gotta use that in chat. Gotta remind people of the good classics. Missing companion. Love how when Will wants to be sarcastic and funny, his confidence shines, but when he wants to be actually confident... It's the minute that I have a second to think about it, Dorn, it all falls apart. Like the second that I have any semblance of time to think it over, it's over. It is the equivalency of... Well, I had an analogy and that fell right out of my head. It was like, oh, it's gone. There you go. It's like trying to take a hand, like to move a handful of sand from one pile to another. If you think about it too much, you've already lost the majority of the sand because it just slips through your fingers. Just like confidence. He's allergic to feeling confident. Pom-Pom, you get... Bells, do we have to have a talk? Is there a problem here? You know, you might have been given the title of Daddy, but that title is like conquerable, you know? Like that's like the equivalency of being like a champion for something. Like that's a fightable to acquire title. That's a might makes right title. And I'm about to fight you, Bells. Oh, wait, you have the perfect thing. Oh, Pom-Pom. I love that Pom-Pom caught me with the frickin' spray, giving Bells enough time to go in for a sneak attack. It was the perfect one, too. Come at me, nerd. Oh, God. It's moments like this why I stream. Just for ridiculous moments like this. Also, on a more somber note, Bells, the tea has gone cold, and there's still some left. Hold on, this requires an expression change. I think it's this one. Nope, 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 there it is. Bells, the tea, it's gone cold. What do I do? There's nothing I can do. Just drink it cold. I guess I'll have to. Blech. There you go, suffering over. Yeah, no, that's impossible. Pom-Pom, it's impossible. Oh snap! Look at that armor. Oh, that looks cool. No, sir, I was looking at your armor. Oh, okay. He's gone. Adventurer. Name has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition will deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. So sad. Wow. Right? So sad. Oh no, there's definitely a microwave. Just it's too late. The tea's already here. It has to be drank. Oh god, the hiccups. The cold tea. It's murdering me. Mistakes. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking name. Might be as the woman's seen something. Madam, please. We need your help. Ah, finally, it's about time. You came asking for name? I watched him leave some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brother, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry about me. Just find your way safely to location. Nuke it yourself. This will heat the... Nuke yourself. This will heal the... Wow! Wow! Pom Pom, did you just tell me to KYS? Is that what you just said to me? 'Cause that is... Ooh. There's a dagger in my heart. I don't know how it got there. But it's there, and it's deep. Dang, Will, she wants to burn your toast, right? My poor little boys. They don't deserve this. And after I've literally, like, festooned myself with Benjamin Toast in order to do better this stream. Clipping that. Your problem solved. Are you suggesting that I'm a problem? Ooh. Ooh, I've never been spoken to so cruelly before. Okay, that's not true. I've been definitely spoken to more cruelly before. But it's fun to take different approaches to what you're saying. I blast it. Would I have known what he was thinking, I would have stopped this folly myself. Thus, the only way to heat the tea is to heat you. Pom Pom's words sting, right? Bells. Please, for once, be my ally in this scenario. I mean, you won't, but I could ask. The love Name bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the woods in his weakened state is suicide. We must find him. No context. For once? When have I not been? Oh my goodness. Pom Pom she's become unreasonable. She's in a spray fit. She's just hosing down everybody with the spray with the water, but with the spray bottles. Hold on, let me go look at this really quick. I see I've made a poor choice of words there, Coach Dorn. I acknowledge that. I acknowledge the folly of my ways. Well played. Well played. Out in the woods alone? That fool! That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the woods for Name. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Will ever gets tired of being burnt. It's impossible. I'll always come back. I'm probably a masochist in some regard. Wait a second, he's over here, in the cave, for whatever reason. Why would he do this to himself? Sir, watch out! A goblin! One single goblin! He'll end your life in an instant, I swear! Kilia's best look at you. except not, because he's dead. Got him. He had nothing on me. Goblins are nothing compared to me. Name! Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. Who do you take us for? We're faction, and faction never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddammit, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We will set on faction soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing, you'll wish we didn't find you. I cannot thank you enough for saving Name. We will see you back at Quarry Mill. Ah, this is such nice music to go with that moment. Ah, there you go. It's the nice little strums in there. Yeah, nice rising of the music. And the piano comes in. Sorry. Final Fantasy just has such great music. Name's expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I dislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I'm glad you guys found something. God, they're just regular shoes, aren't they? Play. We'll stick to the money. It's not about the money, money, money. Something about money, money, money. Don't know the lyrics anymore. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall you wanted something from me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, as long as it's mine to give. Cooperation of Name? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Name. I'm arriving at my destination, so I'll need to pop out, but hopefully I'll be able to pop back in later. If not, have a great rest of your stream. Thank you very much, Pom Pom. Have a safe trip. Always a pleasure to have you here. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Now will he? Hey, Lonesome, how are you? It's been a hot minute. How is it going? Wait, is there a... Oh, and I didn't attune to it? Alright, well, we're just going to go down there and attune to it because it's silly that I didn't. Oh, I'm taking the long way for no reason. Oh, I wasn't taking the long way. I was taking the wrong way. Very different. A subtle difference, but an important one. Also, I'm realizing that this area actually has stuff that rivals my level, so I'll have to be a little bit careful. Zip, zap, zoom. All those other great noises. And I'm doing pretty good, Lonesome. How are you doing? Hope things are going well. Oh, goodness. Why is there a war? Stop it. You can't out-wholesome each other with violence. It doesn't work. Violence isn't wholesome. Violence is violence. Please. Is this game fun? I quit WoW and can't get into Lost Ark. I feel that, Lonesome. I quit WoW a couple of years ago as well. and I played Lost Ark until I put probably like 40 hours into it and was just like, yeah, nah, I'm done with this. Final Fantasy, if you play the free content and make sure that you have a free account, you can't invite people. You can't trade with people. You can become friends with people. Sorry, you can't invite people, but people who are paid can invite you. So if you have friends who are paid, you can play with them. But the content of this game for free is like hundreds of hours. It's kind of ridiculous. You get the base game and the first expansion for free. You get to play all of these classes, minus one or two of them, because they're in the other expansions. Each of them has their own storyline. There's the main storyline. All the crafting and the gathering all has its own storyline. Like, it's really, really good, in my opinion, even from a solo perspective. Like many MMOs, they are social games. Find a group of friends and see if they're into it. Them help you learn the ropes, but ultimately I would say it's the best paid MMO on the market right now due to how polished it is. I could definitely agree with that, Dorn. I'm currently just playing solo because, like, I have leveled up two characters to level 6, or 2 characters to level 60, and I have leveled 1 character to level 30, I believe, before I stepped away from them. And now I'm on this character. So, yeah, it's been a very fun experience. The story's really good. Like, the overarching story's really good. I would say the class quests are really good. You can play all the classes and all the gathering on one character. So if you're like, ah, damn it, I'm level 30 and I'm not really digging the warrior, or I guess in this case the marauder. Like, I have to level something else, and it's like, nope, just pick up the archer. Go ahead and give the archer a try. Play the thaumaturge. Play the scholar, etc. Like, just play it. You miss your goblin warlock. Played WoW for 5 years and never once joined a guild or had a friend to play it with. LOL, you don't own a mic. Lonesome, that's totally fine. Like, if you were enjoying yourself at the end of the day, then you're doing good. Like, games at the end of the day are escapism. If you're having fun with them, then you were doing good. And if you're not having fun with them anymore, there's no problem with you stepping away. Just got hit by an ad and didn't hear you for 30 seconds. Oh, no. I'm willing to say it again, Wholesome. Don't worry. Or Lonesome. Don't worry about that. 1 secondo while I teleport. But like Dorn said, really, this is probably one of the more polished MMOs out in the marketplace right now. There's free-to-play content that is like several hundred hours worth. You can play... The free-to-play accounts have restrictions, but it gives you all the content of the... it gives you all the content of the base game, so A Realm Reborn. It gives you the content of the first expansion for free. You can play any of the classes that aren't from the other expansions, like all of them. Like, you can switch between them whenever the heck you want. The main storyline is really good. Every class has its own storyline, which is really good. All of the gathering and the crafting factions have storylines, which are all really good. Like, there's definitely restrictions to the free-to-play model, but if you are looking to just put some time into a good game, like, you can do much worse than Final Fantasy XIV. Like, Final Fantasy XIV has been really good. I have leveled 2 characters to level 60 and 1 character to level 30 before starting this character alone. Like, they're very fun. You might try the game out. Wizards for the Wind. What class are you playing? I am currently playing as the Gladiator, which is leveled up into the Paladin. For every character, or for every class at level 30, you can do the how to say it, like the advanced class mission, which will let you switch into the next one. So the gladiator turns into the paladin. If you like wizards, you might like the thaumaturge, which turns into the black mage, or the arcanist, which turns into either the scholar or the astronomer? Question mark. But like I said, you can literally all of these classes, minus I believe the reaper and the dancer and maybe the machinist, you all have access to. Some of them you need to make it to like level 50 to be able to get access to them, but most of them you can start them at level 1, or like you can start them with just off the cuff at the start of the game. But also, you probably missed that too. A long time no see. How's it going? Hope things are going well. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made myself clear. Oh my goodness, old man. Take the note. You've spoken to Name? It's been so long since I've heard from him. I'd feared he was dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Name sees you as a friend, and a friend of Name is a friend of mine. I hope this I know this masked stranger you seek, and I will tell you what I can. Temptation, it afflicts me. I'm sorry, Lonesome. But like I said, like, there's like hundreds of hours of free content if you get a free account. The restrictions to the free account, if these things are problems for you, obviously, like, look into potentially grabbing a subscription. But you can't invite people. People have to invite you to groups. Thank you, Lawful. I'll get to those in 1 second. Also, Lawful, hello. How are you? So other people can invite you if they're paid, but you can't invite people. You have a gil, so like the in-game currency cap. You can't use the auction house. You can only receive friend invites. And I feel like I'm missing something off the cuff. Oh, you can't get the retainers. The retainers are like a special NPC that you can get that can be like a storage unit, and I think a gatherer for you as well. But yes, Lawful, thank you very much for the hydrate and for the stretch. Give me 1 second. And we stretch. And stretch. And stretch. And just finishing some work and supporting friend. Yeah, and you had to do a call earlier, I recall. I caught a little bit of you in Kaju's stream, but unfortunately I didn't see much of it. What'd you miss? We're just leveling up some more. So you haven't missed a whole lot. Hiccup. One person comes in and everyone goes, hey, as it should be. All right. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near a location of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they will not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they might feel obligated to talk. Maybe. This is one of the chillest communities. I love the community that I have gained over the course of my streaming. Time, career feels wrong because this is definitely not financially like a big thing, but I'm not really in it for the money to begin with. Masked man, I have no idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. This guy gets it. You know? You don't have to protect your entire chest, but Keep those nipples under wraps. It's dangerous out there. And a nippleless man is a dead man. Fair, the call lasted longer than usual. I might have to be expecting more this week. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Lawful. AIM sent you? Listen. I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Oh, wow. They just, like, immediately quit telling me stuff. They're just like, nah. No info for you. And I'm like, come on. And they're like, nah. And it just goes back and forth like that for like 15 minutes. No one's happy at the end. Everybody's annoyed. Ooh. To do push-ups is one thing, but to do push-ups with your actual gear, that's rough. That's dedication right there. What? Have I been meeting any masked men lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. And I'll be sure to tell all my friends that you're looking for him. I think he was being sarcastic at me. There's a bunch of skulking around about right suspicious like, but I've been having nothing, but I got nothing to do with them. I had no trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark me words. Okay, so we've got a whole lot of nothing right now. What I'm hearing. That door doesn't open. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh. It's when you try to push a pull door, but then you realize that the door's locked, so the pull nor push will do anything to it, and you're just sitting there holding onto a door that doesn't open, and everyone's looking at you because you put some force into it, and you've made some noise, and what do? Kind of look at the door like, I didn't want to go through anyway. This isn't even the direction I was going. I was just testing the door's metal, you see. That's what I was doing. Yeah. They have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. This is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it will lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled. Name. Not would do, but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution, all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blind by our hate, we didn't realize that we were dancing to the Emperor's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Name had fallen, or location had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they will commit a great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. Well, we can most certainly try. We can stop a potential problem before it becomes a true problem. But who knows? Maybe it's already too late. Ooh, new armor. What does it look like? Ah, it's full body armor again. Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to us? Hey, adventurer. You're done talking with the old bear? Got a message to you from Name. Lad's something of a leader amongst the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Name. He wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting for you at the craggy area north of here. Nobody wants to talk to us. And suddenly, they want to talk. I smell danger. Goodbye, little flying device. Can't even remember if this leads to outside. Gotta go, Will. Thank you for streaming. Have a wonderful night. Have a good one, everyone. Absolutely, Stitches. You have yourself a great rest of the night. I hope that you get some well-deserved rest. And we'll hopefully see you next time. You have yourself a good one, buddy. All right. Again, I know that I have the ability to summon a chocobo, but I just keep forgetting. And now I'm too invested. Now I just gotta keep going. There he is. Will Red. Okay, I can say Will Red. Will Red is pretty easy. Like well read, but Willer. Thank you for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping around? Did the Empire send you, or did someone else? Coral for your Coral got your tongue? Oh, it's the name of the server. Also lawful, how could you? Got your tongue? No matter. Whoever you work for, your meddling ends here. Get her! Literally? Oh, two of you? I mean, I'm still not scared. Let's go. You may have martial power, but I have the power of a paladin, which makes me superior. My friends are my power. Honk. What do you mean, lawful? What do you mean? Go home with that, Kingdom Hearts. I think I just quoted something at the right time. You're stronger than you look. It changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death will make us give up our fight. We will obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with that, we'll reclaim our homeland. Lawful, I'm pretty sure you missed it. I think it was last stream. I ended up just quoting a bunch of Ansem for just no reason. Just went on this freaking tirade. Wasn't sure why. It was like madness took over. I wish I could do that guy's voice, though. It's such a great voice. No. How long has it been since I abandoned that name? Attacked by Wilred and his cronies? That they would go to such length for the sake of their plans of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools. The Seeker of Dark. Yeah, Xehanort. Ansem. Ever since Ansem. Ansem? He was studying the Heartless. Kept all of his findings in a very well-kept report. May we see it? Its pages are scattered everywhere. Scattered? Too many worlds. Why am I doing this? Why do I do this? Someone clip plot. Someone clip plot. I don't know why that got me. Oh, shit. Lawful never change. You're amazing. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm themselves, to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. All right. It's time to get to the bottom of this mystery. Wellred mentioned operating the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Also, why do you want that clipped, Lawful? Just me randomly quoting some random shit? Is that what you want? Is that the thing that keeps you happy? Because I'll freaking write the timestamp down and I'll clip it myself. And the timestamp is about 2:20. A little bit before 2:20. Of what power could he be? Oh, sorry. Well, I mentioned to obtain the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundurbel groan. Aye. Name! God's preserved! What happened? Please, I don't know why your goofy impressions caught me off guard, but it's too good. Pardon? It was a very bad impression. That's the only reason I remember that scene is specifically because of what happens afterwards. Is when the Heartless pops into the room, and all of a sudden, it's just like Leon, and it's just like Yuffie, go! And then they do like the door slam, and she grabs the Aerith and pulls aside, and then oh, that's right, Leon then taps his gunblade on his shoulder and goes, Sora, let's go! And then does the cut and blasts him out the door. And just for some reason, that scene is burned into my brain because it's just such a great little moment. Just that whole like, Yuffie, go! Sora, let's go! And then strikes, and then you get the line. I think it's just like, ignore these small fry. Focus on finding the leader. I think is the next line, although it's in text. I don't know why I remember these things. Kingdom Hearts is something that I hold very near and dear, clearly. God's preserve, what happened? I was foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and they, oh Jesus. Never mind, that got really dark. The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves action? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anybody else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. I know the exact sequence you're talking about. Kingdom Hearts is it's just too powerful. It's so early in the game, though. Like, it's basically when you finally meet, or almost finally meet Donald and Goofy. Because you're literally just running around, and every time you leave an area, they enter the area. And then literally you are next door to them, and you still don't meet them until you find... Oh, what is his name again? Something Armor. I don't remember what the name of the boss is, but that's when you fight. But you don't know who the other two are, so you never say, like, Goofy! Or Donald! You just say, here! In the meanwhile, I need you. I will tend to name. In the meanwhile, I need you to find what the young ones make of this. I fear that they might do something rash. Not. I don't know why I'm even doing the voices. By the way, I apologize. No. All right, we've got some searching to do. We have to find something in particular. Right now, I spy with my little eye map of Zenrekarek. Can we petition you to voice act? Absolutely not. I am not a voice actor. I've pondered once upon a time about being one. When I was in high school, I did some research on how to become a voice actor, and I thought it was very intriguing, and I tried a bunch of different voices when I was younger, just by myself, of course. I would never let anybody else hear because that's too embarrassing. But ultimately, I never gave any semblance of pursuit towards it. I mean, listen to me. I'm not a man who can do voice acting. Now, Dorn is a voice actor. That dude is going to become a true voice actor one day. His names will be written in the papers. We'll all know his name one day. Oh, mighty name, Lord of Destruction. We imbue you, lend us your strength, and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plans are already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppose us ever again. That line alone tells us everything that's going to happen, and it's just not good, because we already know what crystals do. Means it's all a bunch of bad. If this plan succeeds, we have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. May it be as names content to irk out an existence in this musky old cave. But I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? I think that's everything up here. You'll win us over with that goofy impression. A goofy impression does not a voice actor make. Son of a gun. It was bound to happen at some point. We made it 2.5 hours in before we got disconnected. That's pretty good, honestly. And you know what? I don't think we're doing a break today. We're just going to go right to the 50 people. Oh, no. Well, I turn my attention to you fully, chat. We have to wait for 50 people to exit, though that could happen relatively quickly. Have you been DCing? A little bit, Lawful. There was actually a really fantastic moment last stream where I started bad-talking Paladins, and the moment that I finished bad-talking Paladins, I got disconnected. It was actually like, mwah, could not have gone better. Quick, everyone. Act natural. What those animals did to name is unforgivable. To think they look down on us. Well, I've suffered this humility no more. I'm with Willred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Ooh, and we found a hunting knife. We've gathered all the pieces. All the pots are in place. Now it's time for us to solve this little mystery. What could the mystery be? Just have to find out, won't we? Oh yeah, Kaju's not online right now. I can't ask him that. Dang it. No harassing Kaju today. A shame, really. Gone? The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands, and what exactly is it that they mean to do? Hunting knife on the map. Is this hunting knife and a map of place? Wait, said Willred spoke of crystals, did you not? They couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the faction are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're heading east. If we hurry, we might be able to find them before it's too late. Actually, like, legit a problem, because they're about to rush at people who are basically like a warrior tribe. You know, like, imagine throwing a bunch of, like, you know, like peasants at veterans. You know, it's just not good. And then on top of that, imagine throwing like regular people at, like, I guess for lack of a better word, monsters. Like, it's these guys. Like they're big brute individuals. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to find ones like you, but I have to now. For the good of us all, you must be taken down a peg. Can I fight you just on your own? Oh, I'm throwing the wrong attack. Can I? Oh no, you're a caster! You have range! Come on. There you go. Away from the other one. I'll strike both of you simultaneously. Oh. Salute. Another Paladin. Look at this guy. So cool. He's level 53 as well. He's like legit, like a higher level individual. A friend request. I'm skeptical, but why not? We're making friends with strangers, and I'm frightened. Nobody panic. Don't let social anxiety get to you. We must hold fast. You know, me having just literally the ability to go, nah, but not doing so. Will Red, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of the crystals to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into place and make off with the lizard men's cash, but they caught us, and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Be careful with strangers you meet on the internet. Aren't you a stranger on the internet, lawful? Heathens! You shall pay for your crimes with your souls. We regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price to pay for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the faction people. This hope I will guard with my life. Hell yeah! Let's go, boys and girls. But you're the best kind. Look, lawful, listen. I agree with you. Like, let that be stated. I agree with you. Oh, this one's not going to go down without a fight. Oh, hell yeah. Strapping lad. We basically got this into... Oh, good lord. They've got backup. You're all right. Lawful, no, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, how many reinforcements do they have? Hold fast, boys. Oh, they're tempered. Ah. Don't you be attacking our healer. Get heck, nerd. Oh, that felt good. That was a good fight. Your skills at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth will learn much from a woman like you. Battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. We must return to location. Wait! We came all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilrid? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us that we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Name. He swore... Enough. I will hear the rest of your sorry tale back at location. I dare say Sleeps will wish to hear it as well. I'm trying to do some voice acting here. I apologize for my my lack of range, as it were. But I have found that one thing that with the streaming that has been interesting is that I'm starting to get a little bit more of the sense of characters. So when I do try to read their stuff, I can add some inflection to it. You know, like try to add some nervousness or some confidence or some annoyance or some glee, etc. It's just interesting to slowly learn how to do that. Just by putting yourself out there to actually do so. I can't help. I'm sorry. There's a story to be found. And tales to be told. Alright. Here we go. No more lies, Wilrid. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning... Name. About using crystals, and then he just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution. Nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilrid. Our homeland may be lost to us, but it will take more than stones and mortar to determine who we are. No matter where we may be, faction lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry for trying to kill you. Oh my goodness, just hug each other already. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Location may not be in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. We did it. We helped them. We did it good. LOL, Will. What do you mean? What? What? Level 36. We're doing good. Progress continues to be made. Would that we had more information to offer, but Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge on the masked stranger. Left unchecked, the man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you find and put an end to this, to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisonous words. Which means we're going back, baby. Back where she belongs. Sorry, I got reintroduced. I don't remember why, but I had just a weird moment again the other day where I was just like, God damn it, I love the Hunchback of Notre Dame so much. I don't know if you're talking to me right now, Lawful, or if you're talking to Bells. I don't think Bells is a kudere, though. I'm pretty sure I'm closer to a kudere than not. Also, I don't know why I'm jumping. I don't think I'll ever understand why so many MMO players just, or even just like, you know, like gamers in general will just jump. You know, just like, there's no reason for this. This doesn't benefit me in any regard. Whee! That was directed to you. I'm trying Trying to think of a compliment right now. I believe in you, Lawful. I have faith in your abilities. Not seen yet, eh? Every time I walk in here, I expect something. Haven't reached that point quite yet. Close. And it'll be exciting to see. Minphilia. Will you actually speak? Nope. Welcome back, Sleeps. I'm reliably informed the investigation you took to to Quarry Mill and location. So tell me, were you able to learn naught of Lahabre? Talking, conversation, telling about things. Planted the knowledge of summoning to impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the faction would, or group would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land are attributed to the calamity, some are brought by a maligned will. Listen. Look, listen. Listen. Look, listen. She's trying, Bells. Just take it. Just accept it. Just inhale it like a breath of fresh air. And then just exhale it again. We need delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play make Minphilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. See, she's a brat. I hate you so much. That seems to be a common thing that happens, Lawful. You seem to hate. And a lot of that hate is directed at me. Couldn't understand why, though. Mayhaps we ought to rest a while before speaking further on the investigation. What do you mean? We gotta keep going. There's stories to be told. Adventures. That's the only excuse you have. I try. What? That's not an excuse. That's a positive thing. It's good to try. You know, to quote most people, you shoot every shot that you don't take. Or you miss every shot that you don't take. Words of wisdom. You shoot every shot you don't take. So I might have taken two sentences and blended them together. You know, shoot your shot and you miss every shot you don't take. And we just kind of mush them together. Words to live by. Dang right. If I knew how to set up those stupid quotes, I would definitely make that my first quote. Just, you shoot every shot you don't take. Where's Vitrify when you need him? Alright. We're off to begin our next adventure. We don't have a lot of time, but we'll at least sink our teeth into the beginnings of the new adventure. While you were tending to business in place, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends from the faction. An individual fitting Lahabra's description was sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths of the in the self-same area. My Vitrify, hello. Sorry, I was I don't know how to do the weird quote thing. I don't know if there's some mad way that you have to set that up. You know, like quote 1, quote 2, etc. I don't know how to do that. Although I presume you need Nightbot and not stream elements in order to do that. But also, hello, Vitrified. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm sorry that I dragged you from whatever you were doing. Which was probably far more important than what's happening right now. I think stream elements can do it too. Do you know how to do that, Vitrify? Because I'll give you mod powers in order to do it. Because I have no idea. Individual sighted north, the sightings. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. While willing, you will pick up Lahabras. Lahabres. Rail once more. Name and furnish you with the details. Pray speak to her. Take it from there. As always, be careful out there. Obviously, Vitrify, if you don't want to do that, like, never feel like you're obligated to do so. I just don't know how, so. Well, apart from flat out going to stream elements and making a new prompt just to do so. Oh, it's this one. Walking one is to investigate sinister one. Then heed this, this one's words. This one's friends are walking, friends with walking ones in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to friendly ones, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly sinister one. Walking one should go and speak with digging one Medrod. Digging one is to be found in the place in North Shroud. Something I'm incapable of doing, Syrinx, I'm sorry. Oh, those Syrinx! I tried some of those stroopwafels with some tea, just like dipping them in, like legitimately makes them better. It's very strange. Also, I think I've upset Vitrify. He doesn't want to talk anymore. I'm sorry, Vitrify. I'm sorry I've done this to you. Please forgive me. I don't mind, but the stream elements you would need to go into the account and set everything up in there. Dang it, you're right. Well, then I'll just have to do it off stream. I wouldn't know how to set it up, but I'd be able to figure it out in time, methinks. Appreciate you, though. Oh, it's these boys! But please leave me alone. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. Oh, we're going to need to soothe him. Let's watch the soothe animation. There, you're fine. Oh, do you use stream elements as well then, Vitrify? Or do you use Nightbot? You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I should suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I could even recount what I saw without losing it. God, he looks so frickin' baby. Yes, you use stream elements. Fantastic. I might have to hit you up at some point after stream Vitrify if you're okay with that, just to see if you know what you're doing. If not, I'll just look it up myself. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed from head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that had that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glance was enough to tell me that she had died a gruesome death. In that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. Biddy is a master of Twitch. Damn right he is. And the only reason he can be is because he's a Zoomer. He has the power of youth on his side. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye. Anything to ensure that we don't have to suffer Maldred's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I want to... Wait. It hasn't been that bad. I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting. Look at that frickin' smile. Look at this goddamn smile. You just smack that smile right off his face. Smack a smile. Talk to Kaju makes me feel like a boomer. Talking to Kaju makes you feel like a boomer. Pardon? What, like his old manness just creeps into your soul and steals your youth from you? Is that what you're saying? Imagine being young. I don't have to imagine. Wow, Bells. That reminds me of when Kaju was just like, I wonder what it's like being attractive, and I just responded with, it's alright. I think he means that Kaju is more Zoomer than Vitrify. Nah, Avatar, that's impossible. Vitrify is the Zoomeriest Zoomer that I know. Look at all these boomers, am I right? I don't know where we stand at this point, but I'm just gonna keep reading the story. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Whoa. Oh wait, it's this quest. Oh baby, this ends in a dungeon. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin, known as Ziz, could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks have pointed their finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you find any proof of connecting them to the deaths? Why not? Vitrify's the zoomiest zoomer ever. So he's Sonic? Supersonic racing. Gotta go fast, am I right? Am I right, fellow Zoomers? Gotta go fast. We need to indeed increase our speed. Change the acceleration of our vector. Am I right, fellow kids? Oh wait, what's the other one? Shit. I always forget the one song. I really like it, but I always forget about it. Something about rainbows. It's one of the Sonic games, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, the lyrics barely make any sense, but... Sonic. Okay. I shouldn't talk about this, but is anybody else aware that Chris Chan escaped prison? Does anybody else know about this? It lingers in the back of my mind, and I don't even know the full backstory of Chris Chan. I just know little bits and pieces. Wait, did I get like a new weapon or something? I did not. Who? Bells, if you don't know, don't go down that rabbit hole. Oh, pardon the yawn. If you don't know, don't go down that rabbit hole. That is a very deep rabbit hole. It is not worth it. How do you go from Sonic? Sonichu. You remember Sonichu? You know, Vitrify, you know. Got him, get preyed on, nerd. That particular choice of words is definitely a choice of words. What the heck are the lyrics to that song? I'm sorry, I need to find this really quickly. So wait, what the heck was that hair? Is this it? Hold on. I hope that I'm not sharing, okay, I'm not. No. Which one am I thinking of? Oh my god, is this it? That's it. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Follow me, I'll set you free. Thanks, Rumi. I'm glad you caught on to that. Follow me. Lawful, don't you start dancing. This is not a dancing situation. This isn't a party. Oh, these things. All right. Weapons out. Do I still have those out? I still have the greens? No, they're in the thing. We want our chocobo with us. Oh, it's in the gosh darn sad. Okay, you know what? They're just staying with us now. I summon Beaksy or Pexy. I didn't even remember the name correctly. All right, onward and upward. Murder time. One. Four. Two. Nothing over that way? Nope. Don't mind me, Mr. Stone Golem. Now Will dances. What? You can't make me dance. I'm incapable of this. I assure you, I have 2 left feet. Well, that's it. They've been murdered. Oh, and it's almost time. Look at that. We're just gonna finish up this little part of the quest before it's time. I hope this doesn't kill me, by the way. We're gonna try. And hope for the dangest. A little bit of damage. Nothing too bad. Survivable. Enough to be like, ugh, twisted my ankle slightly. Oh, I'm not even looking at my map right now where I'm supposed to go clearly because I'm just like, yep, this way makes sense. Why am I going this way? Who knows? Will activated Syrup's tap card. Not trap card, tap card. It's the card that you can activate by simply tapping. Nah, Syrup is so much better. I thought that was intentional as far as I'm concerned. Why do you hate me? I'm just playing off what you typed. You should have just gone with it. Syrup is an amazing nickname for Syrinx. Syrinx tap card? Come on, that's fucking gold. That is legit funny. You can tap my Syrup anything. Oh my god, and he made it weird. Never mind. Abort the mission. Abort the mission. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So, when you were able to, what were you able to find? Ought to suggest. Were you able to find ought to suggest that the creatures were our culprits? Talkie. Delete the VODs. No, I can't take that back. It's all over. It's over. Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe that we can safely strike this from our lists of suspects, which leaves us with a masked man and his feared eyeball and his winged eyeball. Why did I say feared? All right, and with that, we are done for the evening. You guys have been absolutely wonderful this evening. Ooh, what is Scarecrow doing? We might be going straight after Scarecrow. Oh, he's modeling stuff. How do you guys feel about going to check out somebody making some live, like some real models, like some words are just escaping me right now. You know what? Regardless, we're going after Frozen Scarecrow. Oop. S. F. Hey, I actually did it correctly. All right. We are going to raid Frozen Scarecrow. All 13 of you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Honestly, it has been a really, really fun raid. Blue, I hope that you got lots of work done while you were watching. So, as per usual, thank you guys so much for sticking around, whether you were lurking, whether you were chatting, whether you were just in and out for a few seconds. Know that you were incredibly appreciated, as always. I hope that you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time that might be, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. We're going to go say hi to Frozen Scarecrow. If you are subbed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom message. I will see you guys over there, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. I probably fumbled something, but that's okay. I'm hitting the end screen button. Bye!